You know, I think it's going to be interesting. So they did rock, paper, scissors, and it looks like Dacid is staying orange sheep.
I think they did gentlemen because David loves orange sheep.
They did rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, okay.
So but yeah, I think honestly they just want the sheep they're on.
Then one of those rock, paper, scissors was a formality.
Right. And Dacid, like, they kind of did it to see, because, you know, you never know if the other person wins, they might decide, yeah, I'm going to take this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the longest time, actually, DACIDBRO did take orange sheep.
No matter what.
No matter what. Especially at the beginning, before it was really known about, like, the advantage and stuff like that. So he's used to playing orange sheep, and, you know, that was before he even knew about blue sheep advantage.
Right.
And so now that he actually gets a stage advantage with it, I think it's pretty big. And clearly he does too. So they're picking some stages right now. They're thinking about it.
They're doubling back on their thoughts.
And it looks like they're going to...
Spiral. We have not seen that.
Oh, no, Clock Tower. Okay. I thought I heard Clock Tower.
Got picked.
Yeah. Back to Clock Tower. Clock Tower I think is fine for a first game. It's a little silly to end up on. Some stuff will happen. And it's interesting because they went to Clock Tower again, like, the first time.
Right. But it's one of those where I think they're able to get past the beginning consistently enough to get to that stable part. And then it's just a lot of very interesting
And they both go for the no bomb there. That's an interesting choice. So, the thing about
mirror image.
So, it was interesting because that makes the stage more stable, but then Dacid going for the fake and saying, no, I'm going to come over and fight you anyways. And, yeah, pulling it all out so the stage falls there.
Getting up to his side?
Yeah. That was a good dark block. Makes it really hard for him to get over. And he's got some problems. The stage is falling.
The sky is falling.
Is falling down.
He can't get.
And SHAS falling off. That was really well played by
that dark block. That dark block.
That was a really strong dark block.
That was it. That was the round.
No, that was. And, you know, you kind of see there, like, when the stage starts to fall apart and you don't have a way up, you have some problems.
David with a nice fake there.
That's some good defense, too. Gets the sidle. He's got the dark block again. Can he make something happen with this?
I think SHAS was trying to, like,
SHAS
push
again
this out.
has some problems. I think he can just kind of keep going. No, SHAS is catching up.
Oh,
there's a big X factor from Shazzy. That was really smart by David to get up right when he needed to, so he couldn't climb the double there. But Dacid chasing him down. And SHAS climbing on the dark block. He sees the animation, climbs up, and kills him for throwing that block.
David was like, this dark block when we were the first round. SHAS was like, not anymore.
So yeah, an interesting thing about this game is as soon as you have hit the button to use the item, as soon as the animation starts, that item exists even if it's not shown.
Right.
And Dacid with a pulling a Bobby Siege, and he's got the pin. Does he go for the selfie? No, he does not have time for this. Does he even have the timing for the fall? No. But he has the dark block, and he does not care. He's got the way up. He's in a pretty good spot here, honestly. He doesn't even go for... No, what?
He didn't time it. SHAS got the sidle.
Well, he got the sidle.
Because there's a moment of invulnerability on the sidle.
So the invul from the sidle saved him from falling first. Dacid thought he had that one.
I hope that's not a heartbreaker. Like,
yeah, honestly, that could shake him a lot because he thought he had
all that momentum, that first round that he felt so good about,
and he takes it back to Clock Tower. He's like, "No, I can beat you on Clock Tower." I don't know. I mean, I think it's fine. I just, you know, usually you don't. I wouldn't feel like I'd usually see Dacid pull a move like that and gets hit by the bomb there. Is DACIDBRO shook?
I don't want to say DACIDBRO shook, but DACIDBRO might be shook. The ground is shaking and quaking.
And he goes for the no bomb here. He wants kind of a safer option. Goes over to C.
I love that. He just sort of stood there for a moment. Like, what are you gonna do?
Hey, friend, what are you doing over here? Let's push some blocks together and play some Catherine. And well, gets the pin. SHAS with the pin. Does he get the selfie? He's taking the pin selfie with everyone in the crowd behind him. Yeah, there you go. You get the camera. Yeah, SHAS with the easy pin selfie.
A little bit of history for those of you utterly baffled by what's going on right now. Right. The pin selfie is sort of the Catherine staple. Right. So because during the pin, the sheeps, they can't do anything.
Right. And there's often so much time before the stage falls out. We're like, you know, we got to do something in this time.
You have to commemorate the occasion with a very, very important selfie.
So you always get a selfie with you and the person you pinned. It's very important.
And apparently this time, the rest of the Catherine community.
Oh, every time. If you can, always get in that selfie.
Oh, I don't like that look from David. I do not like that look from David.
He looks shook.
Like,
he's got
one of these he could have won.
Right.
But it's just that, like, final...
And I definitely think he doesn't go back to clock. And he does go to quadrangle. You know, he's in an interesting situation here.
Even if he wins this.
Right.
So, counterpick.
He needs to win 3 straight.
Right.
And then win another set on top of that.
3 straight on 2 of SHAS's counterpicks.
Right. And on 2 of SHAS's counterpicks. And, like, he's, you know, he knows every stage. He's comfortable on any stage, but he's got a mountain to climb, no pun intended. That pun kind of intended.
Yeah, always intended in Catherine, honestly. So right now, SHAS playing some defense.
SHAS playing some strong defense. Dacid needs to pull something out here, and this is the thing. You can kind of climb there and get the defense going, and that was actually a really smart combo there because he couldn't really push the block out. With the dark block there, made it a bit harder.
So, SHAS with the lead, and again, we've talked about how leads on this
leads on this stage are not easy to come back from. They're playing some old quad.
The big thing, you want to go separate from them. Right. Here you go.
You can't follow their way up because you will just lose. And SHAS doing a really good job to take the bridge there. He's making David have to, like, follow him as best he can. It doesn't work that well.
He's got to
the end, the top. Can he make the climb?
That was it.
A quick climb on quadrangle from SHAS.
David shook.
David needs to make something happen
he has to play
right now.
Out of his goddamn mind.
So I'm curious. No, they're both going for old quad. David does like old quad, but it hasn't been working for him.
But like this still allows the stage
it does
to be
allow
pushed
the push because it's split the middle.
Right.
But
now we play the waiting game.
Right. So it's interesting here, and you can see that SHAS just pushed his side out. It's gone. Wow!
That was so clever.
That was really slick.
Push the ball over him, occupy the space he wanted to escape to. Woohoo!
Really slick play there.
1 in a million.
This is where you see ice used in cool ways. And again, both going for the push there. But
David
Dacid wanting to fight, he goes for the fake.
Just
letting him know that he can fight at any point if he wants to. He's ready to kick some ass. Oh, that was an interesting push.
Was fine.
But I think at that point, Dacid knew it was going to fall. And does he take off here? I don't think he can.
Yeah,
he can't.
Still not yet.
No, it's really dangerous, especially with that dark block there. It's a good hit from SHAS, and SHAS now.
But now SHAS can't take off.
Right, and he pulls it there so it falls out. Dacid not in a good spot here. He's got a really dangerous situation, and now did he lose? Has he lost it? No, he makes it up, and he can climb. Yes, good pull by DACIDBRO. Coming back. He is on the board. He wants this game. So saying, I am not out yet. I was the undisputed champion of this game for 7 years for a reason.
So now, where does SHAS go? Where does SHAS take the DACIDBRO? Because we haven't seen his counterpick yet.
We haven't. So let's see.
Whatever. Smile. I like that.
He got one. Everyone gets one. SHAS ready. He's thinking about this, though.
Listen to his chill jams.
To Underground. I think, again, he kind of knows Underground is not his Dacid's strongest stage.
It's one of those. I think he's plenty strong at it.
Right.
It's the mental.
Right. And I think it's the kind of thing where he thinks he can be stronger on. It's not like that. He obviously knows the stage fine. It's not that he's not strong, right? But like,
also he might be trying to get revenge for Giordi.
Maybe for the fallen comrade. And so this stage is already gone. They cannot really go anywhere, and they're in a fight, and SHAS just wins the fight. That's Underground Cemetery for you.
That's Underground Cemetery.
They pushed it out there. If either one of them tried to climb, the stage is pushed out and it's gone.
Yeah.
And now they both kind of start climbing, so they can't really push it out, but they can still kind of push it out, so you want to be careful.
It's absolutely still
No, it absolutely still is. But, like, you just don't see the double climb that often. And so now it's split in the middle, so you actually can climb now.
Yes.
And Dacid in a strong position takes that. That would mean he's in altered state, yes? So he does want to try to fall here so he can get out of it. But he's just going to push that side of the stage out. Can he make it? And he does fall there. Okay, so he's disabled the altered state by falling. Pops the X Factor. But can he come back in time? He's working on it. He needs that X Factor now. A good use of the block there, and goes up and climbs there. No. Does it?
That's it.
Was he still in altered state? I thought he got rid of it.
I thought he did too, but apparently not.
I think he thought he did too. Apparently he didn't. Lose to the altered state. SHAS still being the king of Catherine.
SHAS the king. And what a king he was. Like, that was...
He
that
took
is
that.
a king.